In today's video, I'm finally going to go over my whole sticker storage and organization solution as a functional planner. Hi, I'm Kristen and I post functional planning videos on my channel a couple times a week. If you're like me and you need a gentle reminder to just keep it simple, please make sure you're subscribed and I'll be right back. I've been promising this video for so long now and I'm so sorry it has taken me this long to get it up for you. It's just been, just unexpected things. And sometimes YouTube has to kind of take a back burner, but that's okay. Okay, so let's get right into this. I have a few different ways that I organize my stickers. So first of all, I am a functional planner first and foremost. I love like pretty stickers and everything, but I have learned that for me to, not get stressed out with all of my plans, I just need less on my pages, but I still need stickers for certain things. So this is my way of organizing my stickers in a way that works for my planning style. So that, I guess, is like my first tip for organizing your stickers, is to know your planning style, because then once you know how you plan, how your brain works, then you can get your stickers organized in a way that makes sense for your brain so that you can find what you need quickly and you don't have to flip through all kinds of stuff to get what you're looking for. I'm gonna have a lot more tips sprinkled through the video, but that is just my number one tip. So real quick, the way I organize, like just an overview, I have my reusable sticker book from PlannerKate, and we'll go through this in a minute. I've got this little bin here, and this has, we'll go through this in a second, but this has folders that I have just made out of cardstock. It's just a regular letter size piece of plain white cardstock like this, and I've just folded in half, hamburger style, and then I put a movable, like a repositionable tab on there. I made a label with my label maker, and that's it. So we'll go into what all of these hold. I have one for each month, and then I have a couple more, so we'll go over that as well. And then I also use the pocket in the back of my planner because it's there, and there's certain stickers I keep here, and I'll talk about why I do that in a minute as well. And then I have 4x6 photo organizers. The set that I purchased came in this big giant bin that is it's got a lid. I took the lid off so that I could have this displayed on my, like a little sideboard thing in my planning space. I've since actually moved them out of here, but I put some in here to show you how it works. There are little channels here so that these can just kind of go in there and sit nice and neat and they don't fall over. And I just put labels on them. That way I can have stickers that don't really work well in a sticker book or folder system in some kind of way to keep them organized. And I've since moved them out of this bin, and I will show you. Whenever I purchased this, I didn't know I was going to get this like drawer unit my mom gave to me, and these actually fit perfectly in that, and it just works out better for the storage situation I have going on. And so I'm no longer using this thing, but I just wanted to show you that you can get a whole set that comes in something like this. So if you need to slide it, under a bed or in a cabinet or something, you would still be able to do that. And so I take out the current month that I might want to work with, and I just keep that in my little bin here. And we'll go into this bin and everything in it in a minute. And I have some top loading sticker albums that you can get from plenty of sticker shops. I have, the ones I have are from PlannerKate, and then I also have an old one from Erin Condren. These are great because you can see the whole sheet of stickers. I prefer not to use these on a regular basis because I find it tedious to put stickers back in when I'm done. This one is just a long-term storage. This holds extra stickers that are kind of fiddly, like all the little icons and such, that I don't need these all in my reusable album. That's like the main workhorse of my system. So this is just long-term storage, and we can flip through that in a little bit too. But let's get into how I'm actually organizing these tools. And this, I just have a whole stack of stickers here that needs to get organized, and I just had that here because we might do a little organizing at the end of the video. So this is a reusable sticker album from PlannerKate, and the reason I like this one, I used to have a smaller one, and a lot of shops will have, there's like a smaller size. And those are great too, but the reason I prefer this one is because of the size. I can fit a lot more on each page, and I can fit the full-size washi that you get on the sides of your sticker sheets. If I want to keep any of these to use in the future, that will fit on the sheet. Whereas with those smaller sticker books, it wasn't really possible to do that. And that way, I can just organize things the way I want to and not have to be limited by the size of things. A reusable sticker book, if you're not familiar, is it's got like a waxy finish on the pages, and that allows you to put down stickers on the page, but then pick them back up and use them again without losing the adhesive. And so what I like to do when I purchase a sheet of stickers is I like to take them off of the sheet that they come on and put them in the book, because I am a functional planner, and so I am typically looking for a sticker based on a certain criteria. And so I organize my book with that criteria in mind so that I can easily find the things that I need to find. So for me, because the way I use stickers in my planner is that I am using the Erin Condren monthly color to determine the style and the color of the stickers that I want to use. I prefer to do this instead of getting like full kits and stuff, because I just think it has a cleaner look for my brain. I need that white space, and so that's how I plan. And I prefer to stick with the monthly color because the decision has been made for me. I don't have to think about it. I don't have to go shop around to find the best kit that I like the most and then, you know, wait for it to get here. I have all the stickers I need ahead of time because they usually come all, you know, the colors are all on one sheet if you get like a multicolor sheet like this. And so I kind of always have what I need, and I don't have to wait for that month's new releases and stuff like that. So that's really important to me. That's something I've been doing for about a year now, and I have realized that that is definitely like a game changer for me. I cannot see changing that anytime soon. Like, I really do like almost all of the colors Erin Condren uses. I kind of don't like how like November is this blue color, and that doesn't really scream fall to me. But you know, I usually the colors kind of coordinate with what's going on in that month. For me, October is a big Halloween month, and so I like that the color is orange, you know, stuff like that. So that's what I'm always looking for first, is based on the color, because when I'm using stickers, I'm using them for my monthly spread and not really for my weekly spread. So I plan in a monthly planner, and I do one page and I do a weekly overview. And the weeks that I have done a lot of stickers on the week, I really don't like it. And it kind of like bugs me while I'm using my to-do list and stuff. So that is just something that I know about me and my planning style, is that I don't need stickers for my weekly spreads, but it's important for me to use stickers on my monthly spread because sometimes things change and I need to move them around. Now, if I wrote all of this stuff directly in the squares, then it would get kind of messy, like having to white things out or cross things out or whatever. This way, if, you know, we moved this orthodontist appointment to another day, I can just pick up this sticker and move it because I buy stickers on repositionable paper. The other reason I like to use stickers on my monthly is because it helps me consolidate information into a smaller space. These squares are just slightly bigger than 1.5 inches, but they're also not very long. So I can only fit a couple of appointments in one box. I also have kind of large handwriting, and so when I'm not being careful and enough to like write smaller and neater, I tend to just fill up the whole space, but then that leaves no room to add something later when something comes up. And so it's important for me to use a sticker because it's limiting the space in which I can use to write. And then that's leaving it nice and clean and neat, and it also leaves room for other things. The other reason I like to use stickers on my monthly spread is because I can use icons to indicate certain tasks, usually recurring things, that I don't need to really write out a whole lot of information. It's just a quick reminder that, hey, I need to pay my son's tennis tuition, or I need to make a savings deposit, or this is a day we should go get haircuts. So those kinds of things allow me to get a lot of information into this, smaller space without having to make it look cluttered and chaotic and kind of stress me out whenever I'm looking at it. And so the way I'm using this with the monthly color and these specific types of stickers that I use on my monthly spread, I organize those purposely by the monthly color that Erin Condren uses in their colorful planners. And that has been the same color scheme for many, many years now. And I, already being an Erin Condren fan, I know what color goes with what. So if I am looking for a sticker to use that isn't necessarily for my monthly spread, I know which month to find that color, if that makes sense. But so I have a few pages dedicated to each color that matches the Erin Condren color. The way that I keep that organized is by using these tabs that are meant for the softbound planners and maybe the petite planners. I'm not sure. Erin Condren sells them. I have a sheet of them right here. These are not the monthly ones, but these are like the functional tabs. But they come on the same sheet, and they're made out of vegan leather, and they just peel off of here, and then they're sticky, and you just stick them on. I have found that this is the best way to organize one of these reusable sticker books because this is sticker release paper. The repositionable post-it tabs, such as the ones that I use on these dividers, those just come right off. They do not stick to this. I've also found that PlannerKate makes tabs to cover the tabs in your planner, and those are really nice. They're like a vinyl sticker material. However, they're kind of big. And so that was my original plan. And then I realized that Erin Condren has these. And so I bought these as well to try, and I liked them better because I could get more over here where I wanted them. I put it up at the top. I just preferred it up there, and so far that's working for me, and I'm gonna continue to put these in there as well for scripts and other non-color stickers, but we'll get to that later. Let's flip through this real quick and I'll just show you. I have January, and I leave the front page kind of blank, and this page is for obviously the scripts that have to do with January and any of the holidays that occur in January. Also, my intention is to put any kind of birthday celebration, event type stickers, like birthday balloons and that kind of thing would go here on this front page of the month. And actually, let's go to, let's say October, because I know I'm done organizing that. I have reorganized this book so many times. Some of these months aren't actually done yet. So you can see here, I've been moving the tabs. The tabs are all in the correct space, but all the stickers are not correct yet. But I know that from September onward, I have all the stickers in the right positioning on the pages in here. So for October, we've got Halloween stuff, we've got birthday balloons, October scripts, another Halloween sticker. So these are all anything that I might need for October. Then we turn the page, and this is where I keep my labels. And so I've got all of the orange colored labels, some old headers and stuff like that. And all of that, I know when I need a label, I can just open this up. When I go sit down to plan October, I can just have this open next to me, and all of the stickers that I need are gonna be right here. I don't have to flip through a book. I don't have to file through folders and things. I don't have to pull stickers off another sheet and have them ready. It's already there. So for me, that's great. Now, the same concept goes for icons and scripts. So the next set of pages, I have all of my favorite PlannerKate BW icons. These come on a sheet with like a line for every, like there's a row of stickers for every monthly color. And I just take all of those off of their sheets and just put them in here on one page. So all of the orange ones go in October. And that's just like how it works for me, because I need them all together instead of having to flip through a page. Like if I used to punch holes in the sides and put them in a little mini 3-ring binder. I just having to flip through every one to find the sticker I needed was just too tedious for me. It's not that big of a deal, but at the same time, it's just every little bit adds up in the amount of time it takes to do something. So having to flip through and find that sheet I'm looking for with the pencils on it or whatever, it's just, to me, it's just too fiddly. And so the way I did it was I put all the orange ones on one sheet, and then I know generally the order in which they go because they're all basically in the same order. You know, like I know the ones I use to indicate like savings are up at the top, and then there's school ones around here. And it kind of just goes down the list of what I'm looking for when I am trying to plan out my month. And then on this page, I just have some overflow of the icons and then scripts. And what I tried to do is put the scripts that go with the icons together. Because if I wanted to pair scripts and icons, I'm going to, you know, look for the ones that go together. Like if I want to put go out to eat script down and I want an icon as well, there's a little fork and spoon and plate icon right here, and they're already next to each other, so I'm not having to just continue looking. And so that is kind of how that works. And then I have this last page, doesn't have anything on it. It's really just for overflow. And it's just, this has just been a game changer. I love being able to just open it to the month I need and just plan. And you can see here, this September page for my labels is almost empty because I took all of my stickers from my stash and I took all of the purple ones that work for September and I just put them here. And that way I could use them. So for me, if something is out of sight, it's out of mind. If I don't see that I have something, I tend to forget about it and I just use the stuff I can see. So if I go and take all of the scripts and labels and icons off of the sheets where I can't see them and then put them together where I can see them all at the same time, I'm going to use them. And that's the point of having the stickers, is to use them, not to collect them and hoard them in an album on your shelf, right? So to me, this is actually helping me work through my sticker stash. And the added bonus of that is that I can see what kinds of stickers I am using the most and using and liking. And then that way I know not to purchase stickers that don't work for me, even if they're on sale in the future. Sales are great for if you want to try something new and you're not sure if it's something that's going to work for you. And that's okay, but I have found that the more money I spend on stickers just because they're on sale, the more stressed I am when it's time to plan, because I'm trying to use the things I spent my money on. And then I feel bad because I'm not using that one because I have, you know, who needs like 6 sheets that say the same thing in different fonts or whatever, I don't know. For me, I don't need that. To me, that's way too many choices, and I just need 1 or 2, maybe 3 different options depending on how I'm feeling, just to keep things fresh and different. And other than that, just buying stickers just because they're on sale has been mostly full of regrets for me. Now, something like these, I wanted to try these. I had been wanting to try them for a long time, and when these went on sale, PlannerKate does the Warehouse Wednesday sales, and so when these went on sale, I went ahead and bought them because I knew how I wanted to use them. So that's another tip, is if you're gonna buy a lot of stickers at once, know how you want to use them before you buy them. It's really easy to get tempted to purchase stuff just because it's pretty. And I've done that. Everybody has done that. It's not like, this isn't like a judgment or anything. It's just, we do it because stuff is pretty and we want to support the shop, and we usually like everything else the shop has, and we want to use the stickers in our planner. But then when you actually sit down to plan, and then it's like, well, why did I buy that? Like, that doesn't work for how I plan. I've been there many times, and I have learned that knowing what the stickers are going to be used for when I purchase them is one of the key ways to not overwhelm myself with way too many stickers that I'm not going to end up using. So my next tip has to do with scripts and icons as well, but let's look at the scripts. So I have found that I like it when the scripts match. And so purchasing scripts from all different shops that have all different font choices, those never ended up getting used. And so it looks nice and neat in your planner, which is what you want. You want your planner to be neat and tidy so it doesn't stress you out. So if you're having all those different scripts and styles of stickers all over your planner, that like unconsciously just creates chaos in your brain. I think that we are like biologically wired to prefer like symmetry and just like grouping like items together. I don't know, I might be making that up, but I feel like I have like read that before, that it's just something that like humans prefer. And so I think if we kind of transfer that to our planners and just other things in general, and just kind of have like a consistent look, then it helps your brain not have to like decipher all the information. Like, it cuts straight to what you're looking for. When you're looking at your planner, you're looking for a specific thing usually, even if it's just to review what's going on that week, or you might be checking to see what time that meeting was or whatever. This way, I don't have to like interpret where that information might be. I already just know. I don't have to like find it in all of the clutter. And I think that's due to having a consistent look as far as icons, scripts, and styles of stickers. And for me, especially the white space and the monochrome. I know that not everybody needs that. I definitely need that. I feel like that's one of the reasons why people like kits a lot, because you already know everything matches and goes together. And then that way, you know, so if you're using a header here with like fall leaves all over it, and it's a specific color scheme, the other stickers that came with that kit, you like the way it looks because they all go together. And it's the same concept, but for me, being like a functional planner and needing a lot of white space, it's really about like it being very calm and plain black and white scripts, and icons are all the same. Usually I try not to go with more than 2 different fonts or icon styles, and that's on purpose. So my tip there is to find a shop that sells enough of the scripts or offers custom scripts with like a font that you like, and stick with that one. And then maybe you have a couple of different shops, and one offers a font like this and one offers a font like that, and then you can get, so that you can have some variety. Sometimes you might want to have like a print script, sometimes you might want to have like a cursive, like scripty kind of font. So find a shop that has a script that you really like and just constantly get that one. In this section of my reusable sticker book, I have all of the like neutral things that don't necessarily fit into the Erin Condren colors. I have all of the regular black and white scripts and then some of the neutral colors of scripts that come in different colors. And the ones here that are all different is just because I'm still working through my stash, and since these are black and white, I find that it's a little bit easier to get away with mixing some scripts, but I definitely prefer them all to be the same. And there's some that I will probably end up getting rid of in the future, especially with like to go, which I almost never use in my planner ever. Like these all come off of different sampler sheets. And so I put them here because I'm never gonna buy a sheet of stickers that says to go because I barely ever use it. And so I have these, but there's just some that I probably will end up taking off of here and getting rid of that don't really go with the other scripts that I have. Now, this is where I'm going to use these tabs whenever I continue to work through and organize this. Since these are just adhesive tabs from Erin Condren, these will work in any planner or sticker book. And they say things like monthly, weekly, daily, important, goals, notes, personal, work, budget, schedule, lists, and family. And pretty much all of my scripts can fall into those categories. And so I need to kind of just go through, take stock of what I have, and then portion out all of the remaining pages in my book here and put the tabs on them, and then start moving the scripts where they need to go. So something like goals, there'll be a page that has all of the stickers and scripts that have to do with goals specifically. I've got a lot of, goal check-in, projects, organize my life, habits, goals, that will all go on with this tab that says goals. And then like there's one that says lists. That might be where I have all of my to-do scripts. There's one that says important, and so that would be all the like important and don't forget, that kind of thing. And then I've got the monthly, weekly, and daily. So we've got all of the time-based scripts like this week, this month, next week, today. Those can be used there. And then the events like birthdays and such, I think I will probably put that with family, maybe. So there's not like a tab here that says school, but I do have a lot of school related scripts because I do have a kid in school. And so that one I will probably put with family because it has to do with my son, who is my family. And so that kind of like all the stickers that have to do with like mom life, family time, school related things, that can all go on family. Personal would be stuff for like, books and reading and TV shows and Formula One. I don't have one that says cleaning or home. And so that's another one I have to decide if I want to put that under personal or lists. And then there's work and there's budget. So all of the bill due stickers, that kind of stuff can go under budget. Self-care, exercise, that can go under personal. And this is, my work stuff. And then we've got food. Food might go under personal or family again. And then another thing to keep in mind is that I could put a label over these. I could, if I wanted to change all of them, I could stick a label over them from my label maker. All of the homekeeping stickers such as food and cleaning, maybe that's under schedule. I don't know. That's something that I can figure that out as I go, and then it'll make sense to me. I will be able to remember that. And then the very last thing in this sticker book, actually there's two things I wanted to mention in here. So this is a pocket. This is something I added. This does not come on your PlannerKate book. I bought this from Erin Condren. You can see, maybe you can. There's an Erin Condren logo right here. These came from Erin Condren, and I don't know if they're available right now. The last time I looked, they weren't, but Avery has something very similar. Even the packaging looks the same, so I feel like it came from the same manufacturer. it's just an adhesive little corner pocket, and you can put it whichever way you want. So you can put it on either side, just depending on how you turn it. I found those on Amazon from Avery, so I will link them in case you wanted something like this. It fit almost perfectly. I just had to trim it slightly so that it could clear the little holes in my sticker book. So it was such a negligible amount that I trimmed off. I didn't even measure it. I just eyeballed it, and I used my paper trimmer and just cut it, and it came out perfect. Things that I've purchased that I need to go and put on the respective pages that I just haven't yet. It's just a way to kind of hold them in one spot. So all of these, like the freebie samplers you get from PlannerKate orders, like these all need to go on the pages they go in, and there's some scripts and stuff. I'm not sure, I think I might not even use this because this is one of the fonts that I'm thinking I'm gonna phase out, and these are a little big because they were for the Daily Duo. So I might just throw this in like a giveaway pile or something. And so I keep those there. But one of the things I wanted to mention is when you get these, PlannerKate does have an album that you can put them all in. I bought that album and I had mine full and I used it, but every time I pulled the sticker out to use it, I never put them all back, and it was such a mess. And so for the way my brain works, it wasn't the right solution for me. And if you're finding that is an issue for you as well, I recommend taking them off of the sampler sheet and putting them, you know, in here so that you can use them. For me, because I only purchase stickers from a couple of shops really, I don't need to worry about knowing which sticker shop something came from. Most of my stickers come from PlannerKate now because I've realized they work the best for me. And they're on repositionable paper. The quality is great, the colors are great, I can write on them nicely, they work really well with the pen I like to use, and they always are movable. I never have problems resticking these, and almost always I like the style that PlannerKate uses. And so it's just a thing for me to be able to not have to keep track of a bunch of different sticker shops so that I can like tell people where I got a sticker from. It's easier for me, and this whole point of planning is to make like life easier. And so I've just found that I consistently prefer PlannerKate stickers over almost every other shop. So for me, it's just a no-brainer. If I can get it from PlannerKate, I'm gonna get it from PlannerKate. And then if it's not something I can get from PlannerKate, then I'll look elsewhere. I'm not opposed to shopping somewhere else, but I just know, I know this is what's gonna work for me. I don't need to keep shopping around. It's kind of like with Erin Condren. I know, like 99% of the time, the planner I get from Erin Condren, I'm gonna like it and I'm gonna use it and it's gonna work for me. And so I don't really need to shop around every planner season to find a new planner. I don't need to go and research all the different planners because I know Erin Condren is gonna work for me. And so I'm kind of applying that to sticker shopping as well. Because I'm not buying all kinds of kits and weekly kits and things to use in my planner, I don't really need a lot of other shops. I just need to get the functional stickers that I need and then stock up when there's a sale and then use them until they're gone and then just rebuy the ones that worked for me. The last thing about this reusable album is the back cover. And this is actually something that's not working for me, but it is something that I want to, I have a solution for. So PlannerKate has this sticker sheet. It's a full page sticker sheet with all of the color options that they offer. And this is outdated. So they are phasing out the Moxie Life and the In Bloom and maybe the Harmony Neutral. I'm not sure. I don't even know. These don't really apply to me, so I don't really pay attention to these colors, but I'm pretty sure they're not making anything new in these colors. Maybe. I don't know. that's not, just check with PlannerKate. And of course with PlannerKate you can always custom order anything as well. So I like having this little cheat sheet for the PlannerKate colorway as well as the Erin Condren colorway. It's kind of just like an easy way to see if something is going to match. You know, when I want to order something that might be on sale or something on the website, then I know this is going to work, you know, this color will work for May. It's very similar, and I can just kind of like hold it up and check like which color works the best, you know. And so the reason it's not working for me on here is because it's on the back cover, which is like this plasticky material, and so it's not really sticking. And I use this book a ton, and so it gets moved around like a lot, and so the corners are starting to peel because it's not sticking on that. So in the future, I am going to, whenever Kate comes out with like a current version of this sheet, I think I'm just going to put it on the inside back cover. So I'm going to leave this blank so that I have a spot for it, and then it'll stick there. It'll be protected by the cover when it's closed, and then it won't look all like ugly like this. And so basically I'm just waiting on a new version of this, and then I will order it and put it here. I don't know if this still exists in the shop. If it does, I'll link it in case you do like the colors. I had considered purchasing another one and just cutting the ones that apply to me. That's an option as well. So I'll link that if I can find it. And that is my reusable sticker book, and this thing gets used constantly. Like, it's in almost every single one of my Plan With Me's, even the weekly ones where I don't tend to use stickers. I always have it handy. And these I have out because I want to see about putting them in there. Like stickers like this that are functional and they match the monthly color, I will take these off and put them here. Let's go to one that I know is done. So like I will go to September and I'll take off the color that matches September and I'll put it on the sheet, and so on and so forth. Here, let's just do October real quick. So I'll just put it here, and then that way it's there for when I'm planning October if I want like a bigger box. And then these I purchased from a recent sale. It was a Warehouse Wednesday sale for the category that was on sale was Daily Duo stickers. And so I wanted to try something new because you know how much I like to try different things. Here, let me put this one on here while we're there just to show you. So now all the orange ones are together, and when I plan October, it's there. Okay, so with these, I wanted to try new things. I know that I like the Daily Duo labels that are meant to go like on the time side of the Daily Duo. I like to use these as headers for notes pages. I don't know if I have any in this book. I kind of run low on those. Let's see if I have anything similar to that already set up in here. I don't think I do, but like here I just used a label. Like if I had one at the time like this, I would have preferred to use one of those. And so, oh, here we go. So these are some that were Daily Duo time, like the label for the time side. And so I like to do that. I love to put a strip of washi at the top and then find a matching label and stick that at the top as like a title. So when these went on sale, I grabbed some, and these are the Erin Condren monthly colors. So what I will do is I will take them, and I usually put them down the side like this because you can get, if you're careful with how you put these in here, you can get like 3 columns worth of the 1.5 inch wide stickers like across, and then you have like a little lip here, a little opening on the side. So here are the 3, like these are all 1.5 inch standard width stickers, and like you can fit some stickers down the side. And so for these kind of like awkwardly sized stickers, I do like to do that and just kind of put them like there. The other thing is, actually I've learned, and let me move them now while I'm thinking about it, is that when I'm flipping through here, I flip like down here. And so I've learned to try not to have anything in this bottom corner, because as I'm moving it, my finger might pull the stickers off. So this actually shouldn't go down here. It should be up at the top. And if I'm gonna leave blank space on a sheet, I want it to be down here where my fingers are like constantly touching. So that's how I'm gonna be using that. And then any of the neutral gray ones can just go in the back. And then these I had purchased to try for my like dashboards and such. So let me get these out of the way. So these are all the bottom boxes for your A5 Daily Duo as well as the 7x9 Daily Duo. And these are huge, so this is something that I'm still not certain how I want to do it. I could, because I usually have enough space here, maybe put some here, but I ended up buying like every available option in both sizes, so I don't know that that's going to be a great use of space in here. I might end up just keeping these in my monthly folder, which that's a good segue to talk about how I use the folders in my little organizing system here. So I have these folders now. This is inspired by Rachel Beauty Plans, and I'm going to link the video because she goes into more in-depth like how she organizes, and she's showing you different things. Like she laminates, and she's showing you how she laminates these to where they're like easily foldable. I didn't need to do that, and so I didn't. It just saved time and energy, and I didn't want to spend the money on laminating sheets. So like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, these are this is just plain white cardstock, and I believe this is just the Astro Brights because I can get that in my Walmart grocery order, and it's just folded in half. So you can see this is just a regular size sheet, letter size sheet, folded it in half, and then I have these reusable tabs. These ones came from Avery, but there's all kinds. You can get Post-it brand. There's all kinds of different options. I had these already, so I just used what I had. And then I used my label maker, which is a really old P-Touch label maker that you plug into the computer. And I just used that, and that's just my folder, and it fits in this little bin, and I'll talk about that in a second. But for the monthly, I keep stickers that I might reach for any given month that are not specific to that monthly color. And usually it's stuff like for example, this kind of stuff that you're not going to take off the sheet. Erin Condren stickers do not really re-stick well once you take them off the sheet. They kind of fall out of the reusable sticker book. And then these transparent stickers are very thin. They're like a washi material almost. And I didn't want to deal with pulling all those off. So they have all the monthly colors. So it's just in my monthly folder. And there's just basic stickers in here that I might need on a monthly basis, including monthly scripts and stuff like that. So there's a lot of that kind of stuff in the monthly folder. And so I think for now I might keep most of these monthly stickers in that folder. So the other thing to acknowledge with these is that the PlannerKate stickers, the like full-size sheets, are a little too wide. You can see that they're sticking out here. I have trimmed the sheet in the past because you're not losing any sticker in that sense, but in the grand scheme of things, I don't really care. So I've kind of stopped trimming them. I've decided that it's not really worth the effort to be like a super perfectionist about it, and it's not hurting the stickers. So this fits perfectly in this little bin. Now this bin is a steal. I'm gonna link it. It's from Walmart. There are 2 of them. It comes in a 2-pack for $2.50. And it's, so basically they're $1.25 a piece, which is basically what you would spend at Dollar Tree. But this is way better quality. This isn't that flimsy plastic. This is like pretty sturdy plastic. It's got little handles, it's got this little notch here, and it's the perfect size for my little half sheet folder things. It's just perfect. The only thing that's not perfect is that the bigger stickers, like these big full-size sheets for the the 7x9 daily duo, as well as like the big, the perpetual calendar you can get from PlannerKate. These don't fit in here. They're just slightly, I mean, if you're gentle with it, you can kind of stick them in there and kind of curl it like a little bit. I don't want to do that, so I think I'm just going to put them back here in the back so you can see like, whoops, you can see that they're like back there in the back. And then the other thing, so this way I have it where my tabs are sticking up and you can see what month it is. And like I said, I plan by the month, and so I have my stickers organized by the month. So let me take out a few months worth here. So this is January, February, March, and April. So I have a folder for January, a folder for February, a folder for March, and so on and so forth. Now, I do this because whenever I am planning my month, just like with my reusable sticker book, I open to that month's page or whatever. I have a folder with all of the stickers that I did not want to take off of their sheets for whatever reason. That is all together in the folder. I mentioned before that Erin Condren stickers don't do well in the reusable sticker book, so I buy the monthly sticker book and I tear the sheets out of the book and put them in their respective monthly folder. And so I just have all kinds of stickers in here that go with January. And then I have some old kit stickers that I like that go with that month as well. So this is an old PlannerKate January kit from January 2023, but it matches the January color pretty well. And in this particular planner, it's not the best because of the Inspire design, has a bunch of different colors, but I feel like it goes enough that I could use some of these functionals on January, but I wanted to keep them together with the matching kit. That way, if I wanted to use them together, they're already together, because a lot of this like powdery blue color that matches this gorgeous washi doesn't go with an Erin Condren color. And so I consolidated everything onto one sheet. I have a lot of the leftover sheets from whenever I take the stickers off of the paper. I just remove all of the sticker like backgrounds, like the white, the negative space, and then I just use those to consolidate all of the kit stickers I might have that I want to keep together. And then I put them in whatever month I would use those stickers in. So for January, I have this one. And in like May, I have some Mother's Day kits in here that were PlannerKate Mother's Day kits that I had purchased on sale. I really love florals, and so when the florally stuff that I like goes on like half off or whatever, I try to get some of the stuff I might want to use in the future when they're on sale. So that's how I do my monthly stickers. And so whenever I grab my stickers for planning out the next month, I just grab the folder, I open up my reusable book, and I have those ready to go. So the other thing I like to do is take one of I mentioned my photo organizers earlier. This is what I like to keep all of those Erin Condren stickers that are coiled into the back of your planner. I've been trying to see if I want to use those, and so I just cut them all off the sheets that they're on and put the colors in with the respective months. It's been working a little bit, but I'm finding that they're not my favorite, and then that's kind of helping me realize that maybe I don't need to purchase stickers from Erin Condren anymore for functional use, and that I should maybe only get the decorative ones in like the monthly sticker book, because I'm not really using the functionals, and that's because they're not repositionable. And sometimes I find that my pen smears on them, and so they don't function the way I need a sticker to function. And so doing this where I'm putting them all together where it's so easy to get a sticker, I'm still finding that I'm not enjoying using these. And so that's helping me learn a little more about how I use stickers and what's important to, sticker use for me. And it's helping me make better decisions in the future for purchases and stuff. So yeah, that's kind of how this works. And I'm going to keep, maybe for at least a few more months, keep trying to use these and see if it, makes any sense for me. And then I'll go from there, how I want to continue, using these. And I like these because it's enclosed, because all of these little tiny stickers used to go everywhere. I used to try to keep some in the folders, but it's just better like this. And I can take this month's stash of stickers and I can just put it in this bin with all of my stuff. And this actually sits where you can't see it, but it sits right off camera right there. So if I'm sitting here planning and I'm on a video, I can easily get the sticker I was looking for without having to go like pull stickers ahead of time, which if you don't make planner content, that's not a big deal. But if you keep like this little bin, it's not very big, you can keep all of your stickers in one spot, so everything is at hand when you need to sit down to plan. And so for me, I just have it just right off camera, but it's always handy with like my almost entire stash of stickers that I might be using all at once, and I really like that. Let's see. I think the other thing I have in here, I have a couple of other folders that are not monthly folders, but I've got one that says school, and this is just a lot of stickers that have to do with school, because I had purchased a teacher planner at one point, and so I pulled all of those out. And then I had also purchased a teacher planner from Plum Paper. I tend to not use these. I don't really think I need this in the future, but I had went ahead and organized it anyway, and I haven't been pulling from that. And then I have one that's all the deco sheets. So I had bought a couple of little sticker books from Hobby Lobby, and I just pulled all the sticker sheets out of those, and just any other little deco type stickers I've collected over time are all just in here. Sometimes I get like where I just want to add some deco, and so I can flip through here and just see if anything like inspires me. And then this one is washi, which I don't have a tab on here yet, but this is all of the washi that I've like collected over time. And like I said before, I put it on the like the old sheets that it came on. I ended up trying to do memory planning, and so I had bought a lot of washi for that and then didn't end up really using it all, so that's kind of all in here. And now I know I don't really need to purchase a lot of washi anymore, and I've actually kind of decided that if I'm purchasing washi, I want to get washi rolls. And so I've been doing that as well, like for the PlannerKate sales. I'll see if there's any washi I want. Oh, here's an empty one for later if I need it. And I just have a washi organizer, and it's just a 3 drawers. I'm sure you've seen this. A lot of people use this for washi storage. So I just have one little unit, got it on Amazon, and I have all my washi in there. And then I've learned that I do like washi, and so I'll use that sometimes, like at the top of my page for a little pizzazz. So that's this. And I said we would flip through this one here. Now this is the Overflow album, and it's just a little mini album. And so whenever I have all of my icons that I put on these pages here, there's also a bunch of the black and white icons that don't have color. They have the heart on them is just white. And so instead of taking those off of the sheets and putting them back here, I might put a couple if I feel like I'm gonna use them. I'll put those there, but the rest of them, because there are so many, I just cut off of the sheet. And then I usually put the little identifier, like the sheet number, I cut that off as well and just stick that on it, so if I wanted to reorder them, I would be able to. And I like this because now I can just kind of flip through here. The next time these are on sale, I can look through here and see, do I even need to restock right now? Most of these I have a ton of, right? And so that's just what that is. It's just overflow for some things, and I don't ever reach for this. This actually doesn't even like sit with my stickers. I have it in like more long-term storage because I never ever need it. So that is basically my entire sticker stash. And for me, going through all of this with you, I actually still feel a little overwhelmed with the size of my stash. And I'm trying to do better about purchasing during sales and making sure I'm not purchasing things just because they're on sale. I really want to be intentional and have a reason to buy them and a reason to use them. And so like sheets like this is going to last me a long time because I have both the muted and the bold version, and I might only use one. And then so now it's almost like I have like 3 or 4 years worth of stickers. I'll never need to buy these for a very long time. You know, something like this it's a year's worth of stickers for me. So I don't need to buy a bunch of sheets like this. So that's just how I plan, and I've figured that out about myself. And I know I'm not going to need these again for a long time, and so I have to really like using them, or I'm not going to end up using most of the sheet, and then I'm going to feel bad about the money I spent on it. So it's just important for me to be intentional about my purchases to begin with, so that I'm not stressing myself out and overwhelming myself like future me. So it's just a way that I can take care of future me. I think that is it. I'm not sure if I went over all of the ones back here. These are just the ones that, like, I'm obviously not going to take all of these dots off of the page to put in my reusable book, but those are there. And it's just something that I might reach for every now and then whenever I'm planning, and then I won't have to kind of go through my whole sticker stash. And then stuff like this, if I'm using these dots as like a to-do list and I only put like 6 down at the beginning of the month, I might need to just grab a couple more as I'm adding to the list. And so it's nice to have those in there. And then I did say that I might organize this with you, but I know this video has already been like over an hour. So that's gonna have to be another video. And anyhow, I hope you liked this one. If you have any questions about how I'm doing this, please don't hesitate to ask, and I will try to help you out there. And yeah, so that is it for this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you really liked it, please consider subscribing, because I post functional planning videos on my channel a couple times a week. And I would love to see you in the next one. Until then, embrace your imperfections and just be you. Bye.